Hey everybody, JD again. Welcome back to the channel. Not much of a mail call, didn't get anything in mail. I have stuff in the mail, but I can't get to it because the post office was closed today, and or no, the post office. I get my mail at a UPS store, and it was closed today. A lot of things were closed today. I hope everybody had a really nice New Year's, safe New Year's. I spent my New Year's, I don't know, maybe some of you have heard, I live in California, in the Central Valley, and we had a pretty good storm New Year's Eve. I worked, so I went down to Porterville, which is like 3.5 hours south of here. It's between Bakersfield and Fresno. Went to a Walmart distribution center down there, took a load down there and came back with an empty trailer. Most of the trip was fine. It rained off and on. About 5 o'clock I was a little bit north of Madera, and the sky was like this really surreal amber color. It was really, I've never seen anything like it. It was really beautiful. The storm clouds were kind of doing a number on the sunset. And then I got about to Livingston, which is about an hour from the yard, hour and 20 minutes from our yard, and it started pouring. The wind picked up. So I was bringing back an empty trailer, and I was like, I could only go like about 45 miles an hour because the truck, I was having a hard time keeping the truck. I couldn't see. And people were crashing, of course, because, it's raining. I can't see. I'll still go 70 miles an hour. But what ended up happening was I got to Modesto, and the freeway was closed because it was flooded. So I had to detour around that. And that was about the same time of night, I believe, that Highway 99 up in Sacramento, going into Sacramento, was flooded. A couple of people died. And the funny thing is I go through there all the time, and I've never seen it like that before. I guess there was a couple of levee breaks, and it was just crazy. And I was exhausted when I got home. I didn't plan to be out that late, and then it's just, I haven't been really in the mood to be working. I haven't done anything to the Revell kit. Today, though, I went, nothing was open except for my local hobby town, and I'm trying to find some gray paint for the block because a couple of people said that the blocks on those cars are a gray color or the natural metal color. So I don't really think I have a color that's gray. I mean, I have some old Model Master acrylic that is some military colors I have. That's a gloss gull gray. I also have a dark ghost gray. That's probably a flat there. Then I bought it's called 5.0 Ocean Gray. It's a kind of, almost has a blue tint to it. I bought that today. I also I've been looking for a long time to get me another bottle of Rubber Black. Tamiya Rubber Black. They've been out of it for a while. Bad news is I used this cheap Loctite super glue on my Model A, and I noticed the other day, I was looking at it, showing it to my son, and it got that white, crazing, kind of nasty crap all over the side of the body, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I finished it. So I tried buying some of this, and somebody online said this stuff was pretty good. We'll see what happens. I also, because I just could not go into the hobby shop and not buy a model kit, I bought this little guy. I have only built, I believe, one Volkswagen kit, I have a Volkswagen Cabriolet that I built many years ago. I don't even know who made the kit. Matthew over at Model Car Videos has been talking about, he loves Volkswagen. So I figured I'd pick one up, check it out. And I don't know when I'll ever get to this. We'll add it to the stash. My ex-wife's aunt had a 1970 Volkswagen that I got to drive to work when my Camaro was in the shop. I look forward to building this because I like Volkswagens. I think they're very cool. I had another friend who had a Baja. That was awesome. It was fun to drive. I broke it because he goes, don't drop the clutch. You'll break the CV joint, because he had big off-road tires on the back, and I dropped the clutch and broke it. But anyway, that's about all I got. I'm hoping that here pretty soon, I don't know what's going on. What I'll be doing next weekend. I know Sunday I'll be doing laundry as usual. Don't know if I'll ever get a chance to work on the car. Debating on, I want to try and do the wiring for it. I may have to order some plug wires for it. I watched Right On Replica's build of this kit, and it looks like the distributor in this kit looks like an Accel kit, because they painted it that kind of brownish color that Accel distributors have. And I've also would like to get, I imagine somebody out there 3D prints is it the ignition box, coil box that Accel makes? So I might think about getting one of those. I'll have to see what happens. But I'm looking forward to this year. I mean, last year I started actually doing some serious updates on my channel, trying to do more, getting some more stuff done. And hopefully 2023 will be a little more builds. I watched the videos of everybody, I built all these cars. And I'm like, cool, and I built one. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great 2023, and I look forward to putting some more models together. Now that I'm actually going to do this like pretty much as often as I can. I also I also want to start working on my trains again. I'm really gotten behind in doing anything with my model railroad stuff. I might actually make a couple of videos here when I've got nothing going on of some of the stuff that I have, because I have I mostly do Western Pacific stuff about the early 70s when I remember seeing it, and I have a bunch of Western Pacific stuff in N scale. I've got some HO scale stuff, and I also have some British 00 gauge I'd like to start toying around with again. And my Japanese N scale stuff. So we'll see what happens. Let's hoping for a good year, and it sucks because it's raining again, and it's raining pretty hard. So I was supposed to go to Yuba City tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to happen, because if I go to Yuba City, I don't know how I'm going to get home, because I looked at Google Maps yesterday, I think it was, and Sacramento from here is usually about just about an hour, and Google Maps says it's taking 2.5 hours to get to Sacramento. I'm like going, well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, everybody have a great one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.